am here with an update uh, for my 30-day radical selfishness. You see it on the screen here. I'm going to be telling you what I've been doing differently this month. Last month in December, uh, is quite different from how I'm going about it this month. Just a little bit, just a little bit. So if you uh, heard how I was rocking with it last month, then you already know all the updates from the previous live streams. So this month in January, I've been taking it uh, slower, easier. Uh, is the word slower is the word. I actually uh, if you liken it to speed wise, um, perhaps like last month, speed wise, if you listen to text speed, it was about a 1.5, not really a two times two. It was more like a 1.5. Well, this month in January, it's more like a one. I've taken it down a notch. It's probably even slower than one. But yeah, no speed applied during this during these tasks, affirmations, mindsets. Um, for a few of them, I've actually taken a couple of days versus one day. I did say you can go at your own pace. So I have applied that to my own self. um, I'm on day 12 as opposed to day 15. So yeah, I'm really going at my own pace and enjoying it and seeing the works of the actions, implementing the actions and the mindset and the affirmation. So it's a three-part um, step. It's a mindset, an affirmation, and an action that I've been implementing each day, and it's going quite well. I have noticed a huge difference since last month. Okay, so last month I noticed the difference last month, but this month right here, well, going from ending last month to going into January, it was like, oh, okay, like, oh, you serious? Okay, well, okay, let's get it cracking, let's get it popping. So new products are in the store. Even this 30-day radical selfishness has been made available to you in stores now, along with a lot of other items that I have utilized for myself to uh, even come to all of this. It's a process, and I have made all the steps available, all the process that I went through. I made it available. Um, whether it's songs, playlists, meditation apps, uh, crystals, eye herbs. All has been made available so that you can utilize it. Um, and more to come. Actually, I think I have. May I, do I have more to come, or is that it? New product out since yesterday. I did post about it. I have been posting. I've been posting videos. So if you've been looking for videos from me, you can see the videos. Um, the shorts. I've made shorts. I've posted in the community. Looking forward to seeing your comments and your thumbs, your shares and your likes. I'm looking forward to seeing those and your views. Uh, so yeah, January is like a I kind of want to say maintenance, kind of, sort of like December for it was like a planting the seeds type. And then I did say this at the end of December or at the beginning of January that that's what it was. And then the continuation of it was like the tending to the the what's it called, the succulents or the sprouts or the the things that have grown. So more like a maintenance. And the book that I read last week um alluded to the same thing, and actually what I'm doing. The cognitive behavioral therapy book that I read. I mean, I've based I've done what that book has suggested on before I read the book. I mean, I knew that's what I was doing. And I just figured I'd read a book on it, like, hey, I'm already doing it, so why not read this book? So I read the book and I'm like, yeah, I did that, done that, check. I've made that book available. Um, you can shop it in my bookshop or anywhere else you would like to read the book. But yeah, it's available. I posted my affiliate link for the bookshop where I get a commission if you use my affiliate link at no extra cost to you whatsoever. So do enjoy. The bookshop is always giving percentages off and sales and things, and they have deals and things uh, for certain themes and such and so forth. So do go over and check out the theme of this month at bookshop.org. Um, to utilize my link, share it there. That's not the book. That's my book registry there, but you can go in through that and um or you can go where I posted the book link, the actual book link. uh Via social media. So you can yeah, you can do that. You got options. You got options. So I mean, that's it's just as simple as that, really. Just maintaining um, what's been implemented and reinforcing, really, um, what's been implementing. So that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm at with it. Continuing on and building, actually. I do have some things that I've created that I really kind of wanted to jump in and share, but they are personal. So I figure I'd maybe let you all create your own thing. Because so in the 30-day radical self-image, one of the days is that you create your own new uh, self-identity statement. And I wanted to share mine so willy-nilly, but I was like, hold on, wait a minute. It's a self-identity statement. So the, you all can create your own self-identity statement. I don't have to share that, right? I don't have to share that. So, but yeah. So yeah, I give you guys something to do on your own. You guys can create your own self-identity statement. Um, Anything else I will share? Like if there's anything else that I've created during this process and I hadn't shared it already, I will. Um, like if it's like not something that you have to do personally on your own as far as like an activity uh, towards your development with these things, I'll share it. So that's how I'm sharing things at the moment in this month. Um, and making them available in the stores. I, I was trying to think if I had them available, but yeah. So they're available in my stores, in my shop. I guess I should give you guys the link for that. Okay, so that's the shop that everything is made available. I do have another shop. Um, I have a couple of merch shops. Um, but yeah, this one is the shop that I'm referring to, and where all of the written ideas and affirmations and actions are, uh, yeah, I didn't put these in my other merch shop. I do have books there though, but they're not any of these things except for the two wallpapers. I did put two wallpapers in my other merch shop that are in this shop. But yeah, new merch in all my shops. I updated all my shops. I have at least three shops at the active, three active shops at the moment. I have four shops. I mean, if you have the link to my fourth shop, it's available. But yeah, updated as far as like this month with new items. Three, at least three. Um, Here's one of them. The other one is on my blog, um, and that's apparels and such and so forth, and vis-a-vis, like all kinds of stuff. In the other two shops, it's two different, all different types of items. One shop has this type of item, another shop has this type of item. So you get to choose and splurge, if you will. Um, so yeah, this shop right here is the shop where the 30-day selfishness, the radical selfishness um, items are, and all of the text products that formulated the 30-day radical selfishness program. Before I got to that, before I thought of that, I I eased up on it with all these other texts and affirmations, and it might have started what back when I was given those the Libra affirmations, and then the next month I had gave the, or was it which one was first? The Scorpio, and then yeah, then Sagittarius, and then then Capricorn came in and said radical selfishness program. And before all that, or during all of that, came the other affirmations that I've made available since, with the great things are happening for me today. That paper is made available. Um, the goddess concept, the goddess complex, uh, that's been made available. Yeah, it's a lot of things um, that I've been that I had um, created. I made them available. So all the creative process, for the most part, have been made available. So this is an update um, live stream and how things are going. So, and how I'm taking each day. And like I said, I took it slower. Um, just to actually hear the words, say the words, see the words, see it in action, see it transform and matriculate, as Laval would say. Um, but yeah, to actually see the words in formation and the actions that are suggested, um, and the awareness of the mindsets. So that's how slow I'm taking it. Is like piece by piece, and actually seeing them in action. Um, because last month, there's nothing wrong with how I did it last month. Um, it's just like I had mentioned before, I wanted to um, revisit the the days and the actions that really set out to me and really feel them out. So that's really what I'm doing by taking it slower is or taking it slowly. Well, yeah, slower than last month. But yeah, taking it slow and breathing it in and breathing it out and just really allowing the mindset and actions and affirmations to show themselves. How the song go? Show yourself. What's that song? Is that how it go? Show yourself. I think that's a Frozen song I'm trying to think of. So, yeah, really looking at the words as actions, seeing how they look in formation, and how the mindset feels. How does it feel when I I feel you? Um, that's what this character was saying in this movie. The sextuplet. Um, but yeah, really, really um allowing the words to show themselves, to have it see what it is. Okay, the word. How do people say? The words is a thousand words. A picture is a thousand words. So just really seeing what these words mean, what the mindset means, what does it mean? What does it look like? What does it feel like? And in return, what does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like when I put the action in it? So it's a practice now. So it's practicing more so than a maintenance. It's more like a practice. So it can become a lifestyle. So I'm we're evolving it. So yeah. So right now it's a practice, if you will. It's le- less of a maintenance and more of a practice, so that we can make it a lifestyle, live it, right? Live it every day, not just you know seasonal. Uh, Although I really did think that it was a cool concept for the season for anybody going through that um, overwhelming having to, or not having to, but thinking you have to do so many things during the season, time crunching type of thing. But yeah, and not just to have this for a seasonal thing, but yeah, to have this as a lifestyle practice. And how does that feel as a continuation from the seasons, the holidays, into the New Year's and onward and upward and beyond, into infinity and beyond, to create a healthy life lifestyle, right? So that's what it's looking like it's becoming as I am practicing these mindsets, these actions and affirmations, and seeing what they are and how they're feeling and sounding and looking how it looks, um, and taking note and really just uh, practicing now. So last month it was like a learning of these things. This month is more like a practicing. Like so that's what it's feeling like now. Yeah, and I'll just keep on going and give you the updates as I go along. You guys can join me. As I said before, as I said last month, you can join along and join. Go at your own pace, of course. Let's look at these chats. I tell you, that's the secret sauce. When you don't look at the chat, you will get uh chatter, and that's a for sure right on because if I don't look at the chat, I get a chatter. So let's see. Now, the melodies of this and that is that crisscross ain't coming off whack. And for all you suckers that don't know, check it out. Some people try to rhyme, but they can't rhyme like this. Some people trying to rhyme, but they can't rhyme like this. Some people trying to rhyme, but they can't rhyme quite like this. Some people trying to rhyme, but they can't, cause I'm the miggity miggity. um, do we want to talk about? Let me check my time. Let me check my time. Do we want to talk about rewatching? I'm welcome to Derry. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I tried. I did watch the first episode. And I'm gonna tell you, I went to meditate, and who, child, I'm telling you, you, I'm not rewatching that. I'm not, I'm not rewatching these shows. I done got a good, clear meditation going on, and then I rewatched episode one of Welcome to Dairy and went to meditate, and it wasn't as clear as before. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm like, okay, I'm not rewatching it. No, no. I questioned it. Why? Because I had forgot. But I remember now. I remember now. I remember. I like my meditations the way I got them. Nah. So with the second um with the second episode, instead of watching it, I figure I'm gonna just watch the reactor react to the the show. I'm just gonna look at them and see their reactions and enjoy their reactions. So that's what I did a little bit. I did it for the most part. I did look at the show because, well, I didn't for the gruesome scenes. Well, except for a couple of scenes, but I did zoom in on one scene that I didn't see the first time, and I was like, "What? Um, she saw that? Ooh, oh my, ooh." And she still thought that boot the boot the boot, because I don't know if y'all don't seen it or not, but so yeah, that's what I did this for the second episode. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I'm liking my meditation. Speaking of meditations, there's a meditation challenge going on this month that is like right on time for me and what I would like to accomplish with my meditations. I set a 360 minute challenge for myself this month. Um, and I just started it like a couple of days ago. And not that I didn't meditate for the 2 weeks of January, but it didn't count my minutes. I'm like, what? I just knew when I was gonna click on it, it was gonna tally up my minutes that I had already accumulated for this month's meditations, but it didn't. And I'm just like, why folk come, Lord? But I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm all right. That's just give me, I'm just gonna meditate. I'm just gonna meditate. That's all. That's it. I had already wanted to meditate. Hey, okay. All right, all right. Even though I'm already 2 weeks in and you just not gonna count my minutes, okay. But it ain't about the minutes, right? It ain't about the minutes. It's about the meditation. But yeah, you guys can join in on the meditation app. I've made it available where the links be at. You can go to where the links be at and join the meditation, and you can meditate, or you can join in on meditation minute challenge if you like. If that option is available to you, um, I don't know. I don't know if it's available to you on your level. I'm on level. I don't know what level I am. I'm on level. I don't know. I know I'm not on level one. So if you coming in and you gonna be at level one, I don't know what you call it gonna be available to you because I'm off of level one. But what I do know will be available to you is the options to choose your minutes, the options to choose whether you turn on or off the instructions. Um, After you hear the instructions, um, yeah, those options will be available for level ones. So yeah, I do like this app because it does give you like milestone progress if you like that type of thing. Um, to say, hey, you did this for so many minutes, so many days. Keep up the good work. You meditated this many minutes this day. You meditated for 2 days in a row. Yay! You meditated for 3 days in a row. Word! You meditated for a whole week straight. Yay! Like if you like that type of cheering ons, this is a cool app that does that. It gave me a a glimpse of my year, and it showed me what days I meditate most on, and how many minutes I usually meditate. It gave me a lot of stats that I ain't even. I was glad that it gave me those stats because I didn't even know, and because it told me it was like, yeah, you meditate more on this day, and you meditate in the mornings on this day, and I was just like, oh word, like okay, I didn't even know, like thank you. Um, So yeah, it gave me those type of stats for the years, the glimpse, if you want to call it that, the meditation in a year type of thing. And I do share all of that. I've shared all of those stats, made them available and things, so you guys can check them out if you want to see what it's all about. Um, and where the links are. Um, so yeah, that's the update for the show. Updating for reading. I was able to tell an author how I well what how I read their book, or like how many times I read their book. I was able to tell an author that, and they were so appreciative. I was just like, yay, I got to do that. And they were so appreciative. I didn't know how they was gonna. I mean, I was just telling them because I was excited to tell them, and or just I was like, I mean, I could have told them a long time ago, but I didn't. I waited for a whole year to tell the author that all right, that I read their book and how many times I read their book. I read it a whole year. Like I could have been done told this author that I done read their book and how many times I read it. But anyways, I finally told them, and just to tell them, I seen them with their book, and I told them, and then they they took it in, and they thought it was a great um they thought that was great that I read it multiple times how I read it, and they were appreciative and saw that I um, gained comfort in reading their book, and they were glad that I took comfort in reading their book. And yeah, I would have read it more times, and when I get a chance, I will read it more times than than I have already. So yeah, so grateful for that. So that's how reading is going. It's going well. I'm still reading this book, Freddie Goes to the North Pole. Um I'm probably gonna finish it today. Is today Friday? If today is today Thursday or Friday? I don't know at the moment. But if today's Thursday, then I'm probably gonna read it today. And yeah, I'll finish it this week. I'll finish it this week. I did not know this book was this long. It probably not long. I'm just probably taking a long time to read it. But the book is longer than I thought it was gonna be. Now it showed. I thought it was gonna be a short book, but like I said, I'm taking my time reading it, so it kind of seemed longer than it is. But I still thought it was gonna be shorter. I did not know this book was gonna be so much. Like I mean, like it's a whirlwind. When I tell you it's a whirlwind, like the it's animals and it's pirates and they at the North Pole. Oops, was that a spoiler? I don't know if it was a spoiler or not, but this book got talking animals. Oops, that might be a spoiler. Oh my goodness. How do I tell you guys about this book without telling y'all about this book? I have already made the book available to you guys. You can pay $9.99 if you want to. You can pay 99 cents if you want to. I share my affiliate link. You can utilize it if you choose, and no additional cost to you. I did share the 99 cent link because I thought that would be cool for you guys to snatch that book on up and start reading it along with me. Um, I don't know if I get a kickback because the book is from the 99 cent, but I just thought it'd be cool if you guys got this book and we start reading it and y'all see all the shenanigans, okay, that has happened in this book with Freddie Goes to the Pole. I mean, he goes to the North Pole. And uh but yeah, if I do get a commission, it will be at no cost to you all. Um bookshop.org will divvy it up. Bookshop.org will tally me up. How does Connie Mendoon say it? Total me up. Yeah, there we go. Total me up. Um so yeah, I've been reading this book by myself and I almost want to nudge somebody and be like, do you see what's going on in this book? So if y'all get the book, we could do that together. But if you don't, then I'll just I'll just spoil it. Whatever. Um, but yeah, I didn't know some pirates was gonna be in the book. It said Freddy goes to the North Pole. I'm thinking he gonna already be at the North Pole. He ain't get to the North Pole till like chapter something something something. So North Pole there was a farm, and when I was reading it and I had set the book down and I came and talked a little bit about the book, I was like, the book is called Freddy Goes to the Farm or something like that, just because that's where I was at the book in the part of the book, and then well when I got the book I knew that it said Freddy Goes to the North Pole, but yeah when I was reading it I was thinking farm when I set it down. And but yeah, they spent some time at the farm, and some shenanigans happened there, Lord. And even before that, even before the shenanigans started, shenanigans was happening. Like this book is whoa. This one of them books that you see on Reading Rainbow, and they tell you a summary about it, and they say, but don't take my word for it. This one of them books right there. Don't take my word for it. You probably can check it out at your local bookshop. Uh, boy, we. So yeah, I'll finish it this week. Oh my goodness. That's exactly what this book is. I don't know what my next book gonna be at the moment. I have been looking, looking, looking about to see what my next book is gonna be. I don't know just yet though. Probably another neurology book, neuroscience. Probably another neuroscience book. Yeah, that's probably how it's gonna go. That's probably gonna be another neuroscience book. And that's it. That's all. That's all I got for now. Any questions? Any questions? Got it. We got a few minutes for questions. um, Waiting on questions. While I wait on questions, I am watching um a couple of things. I'm watching, or I should say, rewatching. I'm rewatching Lavelle's Lavelle Crawford stand up part two. I did mention that it's a standalone. Well, I only say that if you watched part one already. If you watched part one already, then watch part two. Like, duh, like because I started with part two tonight, or if it's still the same day. But yeah, if it's not the same date. I started with it yesterday. Yep, it's not the same day anymore. Um, so I started with it yesterday now. Um, with part two, because I had some chips, and I like to eat when I watch part two, and so I figured I'd eat some chips while I watch part two. So I started with part two instead of part one. Um, and So when I started with part two, I noticed that it doesn't have a intro like part one. So I was like, oh, so it is a continuation. It's not a full standalone. It's a full standalone with its own intro. So it is a part two. It's a continuation of part one. So yeah, watch one and then watch two. Then stand over there and hold the tape measure so I can brush your brother. You were one and you were two. Oh, but no, that's another Lavelle stand up comedy. Um, but yeah. So one has the intro and all those things, and then two, when it comes on, it doesn't have an intro. So yeah. If you're seeing it for the first time, watch one, then watch two. Watch it however you want to watch it. Watch one, watch two, watch one. Do it like that. Watch one, watch two, then watch two, then watch one. Yeah, yeah, that's the best way to watch it. Watch one, then two, and then watch two, then one. Or watch, yeah, whatever. Oh goodness. But I was just laughing. I was just kicking. I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it this time because I was down to my last two chips and I wasn't even halfway through the um I wasn't even halfway through the show. And so I was like, I'm not watching this without something to eat. So I politely put my little two chips up and pause the show and I was like, you know what? This would be a great show to eat some, get you uh a big thing of seaweed and eat some seaweed. You know the seaweed snacks? Get a big thing of seaweed snacks. Cause I had thought to refill my chips, but I'm actually allergic, so probably shouldn't do that. So Yeah, this would probably be a cool show to have some arugula and some asparagus and some carrots and some and some what else does he talk about? He talks about he after he talks about all of that because he talks about a lot of food. He talks about vegan food, so it'll be a good show to have a vegan spread. Have a vegan spread while you watching this and um enjoy the laughs because he talks about vegan food. He talks about a vegan hot dog made of made of what did he say? Did he say walnuts? Yeah, I think he said walnuts and black beans, which I don't think I can eat that. I can't eat black beans. So, yeah, I'd have to gather me some snacks according to what I can eat, Lord, because, um, but yeah, it's funny. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. Um, uh, so yeah, I'll probably watch or finish watching it at a later date when I have some more. When I have some more to. But yeah. Oh, the other thing I was watching is a review for are there any questions? I don't see any questions. There's a review for 28 years, and I haven't I haven't finished watching the review yet. And they were well the I do intend on completing the review that I'm watching. Um, it was beginning like saying like it didn't live up to the hype, or yeah, it didn't live up to the hype, and it can't do what 28 Days did. However, like they all did their own thing and stuff like that, and I feel a bit inspired, I guess I'd say, to share what I think I've shared about 28 years. I don't know if I went into full detail. I do remember mentioning it in previous live streams. I that was my dare I say that was my favorite one. Dare I say 28 years was my favorite one? Can I say that? Let me think. I think so. I think 28 years is my favorite. I I I think I like it. I think I like it. I think I like it. Compared to the other ones, um compared to the other ones, let me think. I mean, I think so. And also including, compared to, but also including part one, because in my mind, Jimmy in part one is Jimmy in part three. I say part three, but let me. Okay, so part one would be 28 days. Part three would be 28 years. Somehow, some way, that's Jimmy. I want to say that. I think that would be okay to say. Now, see, because I got a movie theory. This is all based on my movie theory. No facts. And I say that, and I link them. This how I link them now. This the link. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the link between 28 days and 28 years and Jimmy. Okay, so if you seen them, you seen, okay. If you seen 28 years, no, if you seen 28 days and you've seen 28 years, I think you'll get it. I think you'll see what I see. Okay, here we go. In 28 days, when Jimmy, I think his name Jimmy, right? Ain't his name Jimmy? His name is Jimmy. His isn't his name Jimmy? His name is Jimmy, right? The dude, the dude, the dude that wake up in the hospital, and he wake up and he go get the Pepsis and stuff. His name is Jimmy, right? Right? Okay. Well, anyways, whether his name Jimmy or not, he's walking. He's walking, and he goes to the church. Right? He goes to the church. Church. That's the one link. Church. Part one and part three has a church in it. Okay, church, 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 church. Okay, so Jimmy goes to the church, and he then his father, or the father comes out, right? The father comes out, right? And Jimmy trying to talk to him and say, I'm sorry for this, father, boo boo boo. And in part three, you see the little boy named Jimmy. He runs to the church, and he goes and he talks to his father in the church, and his father gives him the the cross thingy, the necklace, and then he accepts his zombie children to the Lord. I guess, I don't know, whatever. And then Jimmy get the heck up out of there. Or I should say he get the hell up out of there. Okay, he gone. Cause, oh Lord, his father tripping. His father ill. Okay, like, ugh. But yeah, so it's almost like the third one is the first one, and the first one is the second one. Rock with me now, rock with me, because this has happened before in movie entertainment before, where movies are like loop like that, like three is one and one is two, and you gotta watch all of them, and then they all come full circle after you watch the third one. And that's how I think 28 years is, or 28 days. But it's not. I don't think it is. I mean, I think it is, but I mean, it could be. It's a cool movie theory for me to play with. Because really, that's all it is. It's a movie theory. Because in the first one, Jimmy is in the city. He in the city. He in the city. But this takes place in, or the third one takes place in like the countryside. So okay, well, Jimmy is not the little boy in 28 years. Jimmy is the dude with the posse, and I don't know. I mean, it's just a movie theory. It's just a movie theory. But the link with the church and the father between movie one and movie three was like, oh, okay. And then I'm trying to put Jimmy in part three as Jimmy in part one, and I was trying to make it fit, but as a cool movie theory, but maybe not. Maybe not, because I was thinking, it does end. Part one does end with them kind of looking like they're in jumpsuits. I mean, I was just really trying to put some pieces together that might not even fit together, but hey, movie theories can be a lot of fun. So I was trying to see where it could go, where it could go, because I really was thinking that. I really was like, I mean, they could have recruited a couple of more people, from the first movie, and that could be him. And maybe that's why he went to the church right offhand. Like, I'm thinking, because in part two, we don't see Jimmy. We see, some other people, another family, another area. So, from part one, I was thinking, um, how it went off in part one, where we see them with the sheets spelling out the letters. That ending. Um, I was like, okay, was she sewing them, the jumpsuits, and thus they got, some jumpsuits, but I don't, she not in the crew, the one that was doing the sewing. She not in the crew, so I don't know, but yeah, in part three, how it comes on, Lord, oh my goodness. And then to see Jimmy and his crew at the end, after all that had done went down from the beginning, I'm almost like, I don't think them the ones from the beginning. Them, I think them might, that'd be cool if it was. I was like, maybe they was able to get up out of there and meet up somewhere, and accumulate, and stick together. Um, but I don't. There might be some new ones. There might be some new gatherers from how it came on. I was like, oh my, woo. So, yeah, I was trying to have a bit of movie theory fun by connecting the two, but they could just be separate and um, no connection at all. But I did enjoy seeing that the third one had a character named Jimmy, and he went to the church, and there was a church, and I was like, oh, it was a church in the first one, and oh, it was a person named Jimmy in the first one, and is this him, and oh, it was a father in the church, and oh, it's a father in the first one, and I like seeing those few similarities. Um, so I almost wanted to think like maybe the first one was like a part, instead of it being the first part, maybe it's like a one and a half. Like part three is part one and part three spliced together. And part one is in between part three. So at the beginning of part three is the little boy Jimmy, and then part one is Jimmy grown at at that point in his life, and then the end of part three is Jimmy grown into that part of his life. That's how I see it fitting together for me in my movie theory. It looks like a cohesive timeline if you look at it like that. And those and that it being the same Jimmy. If that's the same Jimmy, then we could see him as the little boy, and then as the man in part one, and then the Jimmy and his crew at the end of the movie. That works for me. That works for me. Um, Passing along to the directors. I don't know. Let's see what they say. Is that how it went? How did it go? Because that's how it seems like it goes. Just just push around the parts and put them together. Like a puzzle, and that's how it fits. So that's how I enjoyed it. I enjoyed, seeing, thinking that that was the same character in both movies, and that explain, or that gives an idea to more of what happened or what's going on. Kind of, sort of, not really, but okay. So you see what I'm saying? Like, he's rocking with me. Like, take the beginning of part three and have that be part one, and then take 28 days and squash it in the middle of part three, and then the end of part three, put that together and you see the whole cycle of Jimmy. That's what I think. That's what I think. Come on now, don't y'all see it? It's the whole cycle of that character there. From the time where he was a little boy and had to cross, and I don't know if he had to cross in 28 days, but maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But then, you saw what he went through in 28 days and how he acted to walk his way around there and save the people he was saving. And then you see him at the end of 28 years and you see the necklace. He's flipped it around because now this is how he get down. Oh, so yeah, if that's the same character. Now, see, in my movie theory, it's the same character, and I could see why he might be the way he is now because it does. I don't know if the other woman is still there or not. If she's there somewhere else, then I guess he's cool or whatever. But if she's not, she didn't, make it. Whatever. If they didn't make it, then he kind of um cuckoo crazy, no right? No, I don't know, but it that'd be cool if that was the same character. It's cool if it's not. It's cool if it's not. Whatever. But yeah, he got him a crew, and then I don't know if little hiccup. I don't know what his name is. I forgot now at the moment. Little hiccup. I don't know if he want to be in that crew. I think he want to take his tail back home. I don't know, because when they went to that house and they was saw what they saw and they was saying he was asking who did this. I'm thinking it was that crew that did that because of the way that they did, how the way that they showed up and how the way that they hoisted up that the way they hoisted up what they hoisted up and all that, how they did what they did, how they did it. I'm thinking they did that in the house. And if they did that in the house, cause little hiccup, he was like, "Who did this? Why they did that?" And do do do. And the daddy was like, "I don't know why they did it, but they did it." And do 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 do. And then so whether it was like an interrogation type of thing, I'm thinking Jimmy and his crew did that because they looked like they did that. But I mean, because of the way they hoisted that thing up, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know if the hiccup want to be in thing because like if that's how they do, because I'm like, how you hoist up that thing that quick like that? And I'm just like, oh girl. I don't know what they reason for. They ain't have no reason. That's just how they do. That's just how they roll. They ain't got no reason. I mean, that's how they roll. That's how they roll. Like, hey, Jimmy get a countdown, and that's how they get down. Like, Jimmy get a countdown, and that's how they get round. I mean, he said hold, go, and I was just like, get it. I mean, that was fun. I love to see it. Like he was smiling. Hey, I was smiling, but then I was kind of like a little scared. I was like, wait a minute, like, is this like a false smile? Because I don't know, like, if he did that in the house, if him and his crew did that in the house, what's up with this smile? Like, is it a friendly smile? Because that's kind of how Hiccup was looking too. Hiccup was kind of like, but I think Hiccup down for whatever. I think Hiccup would go. But I only think Hiccup would go because, he probably scared to say no. Hiccup, Hiccup probably scared to say no. Hiccup just sitting there, and Hiccup had a bow and arrow. Like, oh my goodness, Hiccup, how long you thought you were gonna be out there by yourself with a bow and arrow? Whatever. But hey, that just go to show he was all right. It all showed up for him, and then and then when he was with his mama, help showed up for him right on time. So hey, he gonna be all right. So I mean, he out there eating apples with a bow and arrow, and here come these things just out and about. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I love to see it. It was fun. I enjoyed seeing Jimmy smile and how he and his crew communicated together, how they listened to one another, and that was, I think that was that was one of my favorite parts. Another one of the most an- ancient, anxious, anxious, anxious parts was when they were walking home and his daddy was dang near like, I don't, kind of skipping, kind of skip to Maluin, just la 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 la. We can get home. We can take our time. We can kick rocks. We can kick the leaves. We don't have to rush. I mean, if they had a started running, they would have been at the gate. But no, the daddy wanna laugh and chit chat. And I think the daddy wanted to go out there just just for old time's sake, I guess, because he said Lil Hiccup didn't even want to go. So I think the daddy just wanted an excuse. Like I said before, he just wanted an excuse to go out there. And um so now that he done went out there, now he dang near, just he all happy and giddy. I mean, did y'all forget about the thing y'all left on the hill sitting up there looking at y'all? You don't think he, saw y'all get down and all that stuff? But you just, I just how I felt about the daddy. He was just giddy as all get out that he was able to get out there and kick the Willy Bobo. Now he can go and he go back, and I guess, yeah, they treated him like he was a hero or something, like he came back with a trophy or something. Oh, ugh. They was like, yay, and he was like, I don't know, maybe he had set something up with that woman because they wa- they was they was they was they was in thralls. Like he might have said something to her like, I'm gonna go out there. And she was like, you can't go out there. You ain't going out there. And he was like, I'm gonna go out there and watch me. I'm gonna go out there, and when I get back, you gonna give me what I. And she was like, if you go out there, do do do. And then cause that's how they was at it. That's how they was at it. Like they had done already agreed that if he go out there and he come back, then and that's why he looked like he was skipping. He knew he was. Mm. See, see, I'm writing the in between lines. Y'all see the in betweens, the in between lines. Um, so he just skipping la 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 la, and then here come this what they called him. They called him the Alpha Man. He just run, boom, boom. He was just boy, boy. That was one of the when that man foot touched that water. I was like, oh, I had to pause it a few times, Lord. I had to pause it because I just was like, I was yelling and talking about run and all that and boy, I was like, get up. I was like, come on. Boy, I was out. I was, it was like I was watching a football game or a basketball game or a fighting game or something. Oh my goodness. When it got to that scene right there, whew. And then they was taking their time about opening the gate, but then I had to calm down because I was like, you right. You can't be opening that gate all fast like that. Cause that was the thing. They was like, if you don't come back, boop, 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 then we ain't gonna open the gate or whatever, da, da, da. They had their rules and stuff like that. And then they was like, we gotta check you and stuff like that. And then it take time to check. And that thing was on their tail. And then I just, oof. Boy, oh man, ugh, man, I was, oof, that, I just was like, how y'all just gonna act like just la 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 la? Like if you look at the movie, you can see he looked like he just skipping. He just looking like he just having a grand old time. And I think it's because he already knew when he got back he was gonna be treated like a treated like a hero for what I don't know, but to go out there in to he ain't have no reason to go out there. I mean, it wasn't like they had duties, duties. It wasn't like they like he was on a mission. He was clearing out an area. Anyways, whatever. I'm out for that. And I say this is my favorite movie. Oh, um, oh boy. But yeah, um, boy, that water scene. Cause I was like, y'all gotta get over the water anyway before it get to a certain height, or else y'all gonna be swimming. And, and he telling Hiccup, I'm calling him Hiccup. I don't, oh, his name Isaac. I think his name Isaac. I think his name Isaac. Um, the son. I'm the one I'm calling Hiccup. um, I think his name Isaac. Um, he tell the son to run, and the son talking about he can't. I'm like, oh heck, now what you can't? Oh my, you better see. That's why I had to stop it. I'm almost feeling all the same. Just not even watching it, but just talking about it. I'm like, what? Ugh, Kate don't live here right now. Like you got to get up and run. Like, come on, what are you talking? And then I thought the daddy was gonna not. run or whatever for whatever reason. But I think they started yelling and they got the attention of the people behind the gate. And I think the people from behind the gate helped out. I think that's how it went. I don't know because I had paused it so many times to catch my breath from cheering them on. I'm like, and then Hiccup, I think his name Isaac, but yeah, he fell, and I'm like, get up! I'm up here just screaming and just telling myself, get up! I'm like, so I had to pause it after. I had to pause it and catch my breath. I'm like, this is not the time. Then the folks from behind the gate, they had to get to the gate because they weren't at the gate. They had to get to the gate. Ugh. And I don't think they did that Alpha in. I think that Alpha lived. I don't know though. I think he lived after all that. I think he got back up. I think he did a Undertaker. I don't know. I think they hit him, but I think he lived to tell the story. I think. I don't know though, but I think. Cause I think I might have been frustrated. I was like, cause I think he did. I was like, they did all that. I mean, and they left him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oops, spoiler alert. Yeah. All right. Oh my goodness, y'all. All of that, and for what? All of that, and for what? To show Baby Hiccup what's out there. Cause I guess Baby Hiccup didn't know. I keep calling him Baby Hiccup, but I think his name Isaac. Um, to show him like what he went all them years without knowing that was out there, and you want to show him, and they told him they was like, um, we usually don't let y'all, Baby Hiccups go out and see what's out there till they like 14 or something like that. And the dad was like, he ready. And I was like, man, this boy don't want to go out there. And I really think I really think the daddy wanted to go out there for whatever reason. He, wanted to show off for that prize that he got when he came back. That's why he was skipped to Malou, my darling, because he was like, ooh, I'm finna get back. 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 Hey. Hey. Oh my goodness. He done told somebody, hey, when I get back, be ready. And he just skipped to Malou. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And yeah, I guess he got up and I guess he could walk and not miss the strip because the strip wasn't that wide. So I was thinking maybe the water would rise and help wash him away or whatever. But I don't think he got washed away. I think he was able to sit and stand and walk away. Um, and I think his daddy thought, I think what was said was um, they couldn't cross water. But all throughout the movie, they playing in the river. They washing themselves, they bathing themselves, they catching fish. Like, somebody done told you wrong. You need to go back to the village and tell them they gonna be taking swimming lessons next because and that's why I was like, why is y'all letting the alpha, why he already see, oh my god, like really, like they let an alpha go. The alpha done, yeah, you done led the alpha to the thing, to the door, and you see he walking through the water, and you just gonna, y'all gonna let him, just let him go. Really? I felt like Ask Ashley. I was like, hmm. Oh my goodness, I had a Ask Ashley moment. Oh my goodness, boy. I mean, they playing out in the river. They playing in rivers. They playing in creeks. They vegetarian. They eating fish. Oh my goodness. Oh, he need to have. Did I say that already? He need to have to go on back and tell them they love the water. But I don't know if they. I don't know if he saw them like we did as the audience. We saw them, I think, as the audience were in the water, but I don't know if they did as characters. I don't know if the characters saw them in the water like we did. I don't remember. I don't remember. Boy, mm, they need to put a border on the other side of that water. So when they cross the water, or just before they cross the water, they got a border there. So they need a border in between. Oh my goodness. So that they can get in to the water area and be able to close it off. Cause oh my goodness, the way that thing was running, boy, and then the way that daddy was lollygagging and skipping. Oh my goodness. Oh, can I get off of that subject, please? I'm through with that subject. Like me being on that subject does not make that daddy stop lollygagging and skip to Maluin. Boy, that boy, he was skip to Maluin. Just la da 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 dee da dee la da da dee. Just as happy as he could be. I'm like, y'all not at the gate yet. Y'all not through the gate yet. You got, look, if you don't get y'all tail over to the other side of that water, and then you can skip to Baloo. Goodness, look behind you. Like he wasn't looking behind him. Nothing. I forgot what got his attention. What led him to? I think maybe the thing, the alpha might have made a noise, and that might have been the only reason the daddy finally sped up. finally sped up. I think that's what happened. I think he heard a noise behind him, and he finally sped up. Other than that, he still would have been kicking the water around, splashing his feet in the water, like he walking on the shores of the beach. Yeah, that was the part right there. That was, if any, that was the most anxious part out of all the movies for me. Um, I don't think it was any other anxious part like that in any of the other movies. That one took the cake. Um, and how people was saying how the doctor was and all that. I don't know. And then it's kind of seemed like it was against the mama's will. Of well, Lord, what did she have? Did she have? Oh my goodness. See, and then that could bring up debate. Oh my goodness, because she said while she was thinking clear, she wanted to make the decision, Lord. But when I first seen like a review of it, it was almost like it was it was it was something else. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay. But I don't know. Sure. Mama was body. Mama was more body, I think, than the daddy. Um, the daddy kind of seemed scary. Like he wanted Hiccup to do more than he did, and he didn't really jump into action until he had to, like, because Hiccup wouldn't do it. So then he kind of got frustrated with Hiccup. I'm like, really? You gonna get frustrated? Really? You're not gonna be understanding? Um, but and I say this my favorite one. It had a lot of nature elements to it. Like I liked the mama, I liked the papa, and what he said about the mama, and how he was saying that the mama was doing better when she went outside. And I was like, see, that's all she needed. She needed to go outside. Um, they needed to straighten up around the house because the first thing she did was clear off that side table. She was like, ugh. She was like, it was too cluttery up in there. They needed to open up the windows and wash the windows. And she just was feeling all kinds of ways. But you know what? She probably was feeling all kinds of ways because that might not have been the first time that her husband did that. So she might have been feeling it. But yeah, in addition to the clutter and her needing to go outside because the papa was like, yeah, she was felt much better when she went outside. Now I don't know if he was just saying that, but I was like, oh, okay, see, she needs to go outside. And then she kind of was like cool when she was outside with Hiccup and what's the other dude that they came across? I don't know what his name is. Was his name Mark or something like that? And she had her bearings when she was around him, and she had her bearings around when with the doctor is the most she had her bearings at the like the most we saw her have her bearings, like she was smelling the air and remembering her papa. And I was like, see, she just need to be outside. Like She just need to be outside with her feet on the grass. Like, come on. And cause but yeah, when we saw her in the house, she was real ill. So it was like the house was like probably had like stale air, and you saw the stuff on the end table that she knocked over that needed to be put up and stuff like that and cleared out. It just too much. So she yeah she and then you got Jimmy with his crew, and the music. The music was the music different? It was something. And then you had the birth scene. So it was, to me, it was like watching a National Geographic type of show, and I like those shows. So it was like watching the documentary. So yeah, I liked it. 'Cause then you when you had the daddy with taking Hiccup out, he was showing him all of the different ones and one and what they do and how they are. And I mean, he didn't learn this already. Like, y'all not teaching this. The only way y'all know these things is if y'all go out and see them. Like, ain't nobody like when they come back, cause it's done been you know older children that done been out. They don't come back and tell the younger children what happened. Like, what? But there is some teachings, because he tells Hiccup, well, he asks Hiccup, what's this, and then Hiccup will tell him the answer. But I'm like, it's some of this stuff like the data was pointing out, and I was just like, y'all, yeah, ain't nobody saying nothing in the area. Like, y'all don't talk about that. Like, already. I kind of went on a tangent, didn't I? I kind of like went back to my old movie review of it all. I don't think I meant to do that. I was talking about another movie reviewer, and I just went back to my feeling of the movie. So yeah, hey, that's my feeling of the movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was set up like it was a National Geographic type of movie, like panorama type of thing. It kind of felt like that to me, like a National Geographic panorama. Like it just kept moving, like a like yeah, like a panorama. That's kind of how it was feeling. And then it had the birth scene, and um like, wow, like it's something going on the um with them, like the alphas, like they not necessarily seeming like they are, the originals. Of course, they seem like they just acting in a way because of the situation and circumstances. um so you see, there's the baby from the mom, and I don't even think the mama was doing the the bite, the bite, trying to bite. Like, she wasn't trying to bite when she was giving birth. Just she was just birthing. She wasn't trying to bite while she was birthing. Like she might not have even, she might have been an alpha herself, because she received help Like like she knew she needed it. Like she took that woman's hand. So it's some brain functioning happening. That's why I just saw it as like a documentary. That's why I liked it because I like documentaries. And she took that woman's hand and they, birthed that baby and had that moment together. And I just, so you saw the development in her, the mom giving birth, and then also the baby. And it's mentioned a bit about the alpha as well. And then you also see it in the creek when they in the creek and they eating, fish and stuff. So they really like they really just like um they've evolved. They've evolved. They're like the babies of the zombies. I don't know. Oh boy. Or maybe they're people that were acting like Jimmy in 28 days. Maybe they just acting to go along and get along like he did in 28 days. Hmm. 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 Oh. But not, well, he was acting. But I mean, from being from being someone who could speak, but maybe they're doing the opposite from being someone that didn't know they could speak because all the people that could speak are over on the other side and now they're around people that can't speak or don't know they can speak, and so they all just not speaking. But yeah, the daddy did say that the alpha could speak or something like that. Um, so maybe they all can, but they all don't, just because they all don't. But if they did speak, if they started to speak, then they would probably all start to speak. So I think it's like a circumstance type of thing going on with them. Were we supposed to figure that out? Oh, cause that's just how it seemed when the daddy took Hiccup out. He seemed like he was telling us the lays of the land. Like, hey, this is that, this is that, this is how these at, this is how this at. Any questions? That's how it seemed. Oh boy. Okie dokie. So, I meant to crochet during this live stream. I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn on this live stream and then I'm gonna crochet while I do this live stream. Well, crocheting did not happen during this live stream. I held my phone this whole time, except for a couple of times when I set it down. And I started talking about that movie, and I forgot about my crochet, Lord. I remember it now. Uh, I'm working on a slipper to match my other slipper that I've made, and I got a few more rows to go before I get to the next part. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Um, I'm looking forward to crocheting some of these Valentine uh, items that I mentioned earlier in the previous live streams. They are so cute and so beautiful. And they are like new skills for me. Like I hadn't done a lot of these skills that are being presented with these new patterns. So I'm like, okay, I can yes, yes. We gonna learn these new skills. One of them is I think it's called the bobble stitch. So I think either the bobble stitch or the strawberry patch stitch. I don't know if it's the same or similar, but it looks like I'll be learning that to create one of the Valentine thingies. Um, one of the Valentine, it says wall hangings for the pattern. And the knitted heart socks, I wouldn't mind knitting that to have that in my life. Uh, so I'm gonna see how that uh goes. I'm, I'm, I like how it looks. I like the picture, and I can do it, right? I can do it. Guess what, guys? I have a knitting playlist available in my shop with original songs, tutorials on how to knit continental and US, also available PDF printable guide for you. Voila. Let's knit if you'd like. All of that is available in my shop. Ready? Okay. So, yeah, these are some beautiful uh, socks. You can knit whatever you like. I just show you the basics, how to how to make a slip knot and how to knit. What you knit is up to you. What you knit is up to you. Um, I'm thinking about knitting socks. I do enjoy socks. I'm gonna see if these socks are made with. Um, I gotta see what they're made with because usually they're made with a smaller needle and smaller yarn for it to be socks you could wear with shoes. I think that's how that works. Um, so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check. Or yeah, I'm gonna see. I gotta see. I gotta see. I hadn't even looked at the pattern yet. I mean, as far as the details, I only looked at the picture, and I think I shared the picture. So if you're rocking with me, you see the picture, you see all the things, you see all the beautiful heart things, and I like Heartland. I like the hearts. I like the Valentine. I like the Halloween stuff. I like the Christmas stuff too, and I like the uh Valentine stuff. I like the new Valentine things that are being shown. Um, I I was gravitating to uh crochet because crochet just has embraced me. I had first started off with knitting. Well, yeah, sort of, kind of, but whatever. Um, but these socks, they are so cute, and they're knitted, and they're not crocheted. I was almost like, um, I almost kind of backed up from them because they were knitted. But I was like, I can knit, I can do it. I know how to knit. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna see what that is, and I'm gonna have me some heart socks, and if you have to go up in size of needles and yarns to figure out your stitches and things uh, beforehand as you practice, you can do that. So that's why I'm thinking I'll do that to ease up off the pressure. I mean, it's whatever. It's comfort level. You can start at the needle size you'd like. Um, for practice, for beginners, me myself as a beginner, I started off with the bigger yarns and the bigger uh, needles, like size 10s. I don't know what they are US, or maybe that's what they are US. But yeah, the bigger, the rounder, chunky needles. I started with that and the chunky yarns um, to get the to get that going and knowing. And then once I got it going and knowing, I went down to the smaller size needles, like the fives and the fours, and even smaller than that. I think I had a one or whatever that was. I don't even know. Yeah, I think it was a one, and I was able to crochet with that. So yeah, if you don't know your or what you it's what you feel like what you ready for, you can do it. No crochet, no knitting needle is too small. um it's it's what me myself, I thought, I was like, woo, they're small, but they're actually easy to crochet with, actually very easy to crochet with. um I was surprised. I was like, oh, I thought this was gonna be a toughie, and it's not. It's not at all. So yeah, let's get our knitting on. Um, my knitting tutorials are set up to be entertaining, and I set it up like a after party jam, if you will, with knitting needles and learning how to knit. So you have the tutorials, and you also have the PDF ready to print guide as well, along with some beginner tips available while supplies last. Hurry, hurry, hurry fast. I just put them in the store, but yesterday, so you got a little bit of time before the weekend, before they're all gone. So yeah, I just got so used to crocheting because I've been crocheting more so than knitting lately. Lately, I don't think I've knitted in a while. It's been a while now. It's been months. I think no, yeah. Well, it has been months. The last time I knitted was this past summer when I was May. I think May or June. I think it was May or June was the last time I knitted. Might have been June. January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, May or June, like late May or early June was the last time I knitted. Um, just this past 2025, and that was for a cardigan that I was crocheting, but I chose to knit instead of crochet a part of the cardigan. So I implemented knitting. Uh, oh, so yeah, it's whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. You can do it all. I learned how to crochet. I learned how to knit, and I might teach how to crochet. Has anybody asked me to teach them how to crochet? I think you guys have. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen, and I'm gonna teach it. I got you on the knitting. That's all. I got that up and ready and running, and it's available for you now. Um, Also, I've been asked to teach how to um loom, how to cast off a loom. Now, I hadn't taught that. I've been asked to because I do know how to. What I did was I referred where to where to learn that at. So yeah, there are videos, and I have a great crochet teacher. You can look at all of us and figure out your way, or you can not look at all of us and just read the printable guide and figure out your way. You can make up your own way. It's all the ways are a way. Away, away. Um, so yeah, we're all here and ready when you're ready to learn to knit and crochet and loom knit and weave and what is there latch hook and all the things. So yeah, let me know, guys. I know I'm working on what you guys have let me know, and I've acted accordingly and made those things available. So um, yeah, just go ahead and check it out in my stores and enjoy. Enjoy. I made it entertaining so that it could be enjoyable and all that learning and learning and enjoyable and entertaining all in one.